In today's fast-paced, visually driven world, capturing attention and delivering your message effectively is more important than ever. That's where video comes in, a dynamic, engaging, and versatile medium that transforms the way we communicate, present, and connect. SiSTeCATI makes it easy to enhance the speech in your training or marketing videos. If needed, it can also translate your content into multiple languages to reach a global audience. Enhance translate your clients' libraries of video content efficiently and accurately. Perfect for updating training materials, marketing campaigns, or product catalogs for global audiences.
So here I also added below the participation of our Malaysia Machine Translation Research team over the period of probably the past 30 over years, started from 1978. And that is when the JITA Ariane 78 have been completed. And they are kind enough to share the Ariane system with USM. So in USM, we actually have installation of this system. And that is where the starting of the collaboration with Christian's group.
So here, I have also added in below the involvement of our Malaysia Machine Translation Research Team over a period of approximately the past 30 years. It started in 1978, which is when the JITA Ariane 78 had been completed. And they are kind enough to share the Ariane system with USM. At USM, we have actually installed this system. That marked the beginning of our collaboration with the Christians group.
所以在这里，我还添加了以下内容：我们马来西亚机器翻译研究团队的参与。在过去约30年的时间里，它始于1978年，当时 JITA Ariane 78已经完工。他们非常慷慨地与 USM 分享 Ariane 系统。在 USM， 我们实际上已经安装了这个系统，这标志着我们与 Christian 的团队合作的开始。
On-demand video translation empowers viewers worldwide to access and understand video content in any language instantly, eliminating the usual wait for subtitled or dubbed versions. By allowing users to request and receive translations for any video in a platform's library on the spot, it ensures rapid, reliable access to vital information. This streamlined approach removes the time-consuming process of traditional subtitle or dubbing creation, enabling global audiences to stay informed, productive, and competitive no matter the language.
NATO became an instrument of U.S. power expansion. It finally led to wars in Georgia and Ukraine because the U.S. pushed so far that the Russians said, no, we're not going to have you, the U.S., on our borders militarily. Something completely sensible and obvious to generations of American diplomats, but they were overridden by the neocons, by the presidents that went along with this, and Europe bought into it in a kind of fatuous way. NATO doesn't need to exist for European security. Yes, by the way, there are real issues for European security that need to be attended.
北约逐渐沦为美国扩大影响力的工具，扩张终于实现了。这导致了格鲁吉亚和乌克兰的冲突。美国扩大其影响力后，俄罗斯做出了坚决回应，表示不会容忍美国进一步侵犯。在我们的边境上部署军事力量，这是完全合理和明显的立场。 新一代美国外交官被新保守主义者和支持他们的总统所推翻。与此同时，尽管北约已不再需要存在，但欧洲还是以某种天真的方式接受了它。为了欧洲安全而存在。是的，顺便说一句，确实存在一些与欧洲安全有关的问题需要解决。
It was very touching to sit there and see an economist spend a lot of time and energy explaining in depth particularly specialized AI issues. In our country, as long as economists start to pay attention to something, the chances of success will basically become greater and greater. You speak very professionally, indeed very professionally. As for me, I will talk about some less professional things. I am here mainly to thank the forum. Every year when I come, I hope to give a speech. I would like to share some of my own thoughts on certain issues and industries. In addition, if you don't come, over the past 9 years, I have been following all the discussions here online, especially the IT Leaders chapter in Shenzhen. This has given the industry a lot to think about. Actually, I am a teacher. I have more time and opportunities to talk nonsense, and I think it is my responsibility since I am not a technician. I'm not a business person either. My job is to draw on all my past thinking, experiences, and resources. I hope to share all the questions with you. My speech may not be correct, but I just hope it can give you some inspiration for thought. These views are based on my experiences in Guangdong between 2000 and 2005. During that time, I attended at least 200 networking events. I invited many small entrepreneurs, including those working in the retail industry. At that time, what I talked about most was the impact of e-commerce on manufacturing. At that time, I believed that e-commerce had a huge impact on the retail industry, but not many people believed this, which was normal because everyone had different views at the time. All of the retail industry was laughing at us, thinking that e-commerce could never disrupt them. But I think this is a trend. If we are skeptical about cloud computing, big data, and artificial intelligence today, we should take them seriously regardless of how the trends develop. I think our human imagination is limited. You think the future will be like this, but in fact the future will not be what you think. Therefore, today I am here and would like to share with you some of the views that I have always believed in. The past 20 years have been an era of internet technology, an era of rapid development of internet technology. The next 30 years will be the era of the internet, and the pace of social change and development in all walks of life will become faster and faster.
Don't let your content remain as it is. Improve its clarity and accessibility, whether in the original language or through multilingual translation.